I played almost every night, though. I don't believe it, you know.
Tell us about the time that you actually ran into Muddy Waters. I think you literally ran into him.
I did run into him. I fall on my butt. I fall on my behind. He's a big man, you know. But, yeah, so I looked up. I said, Muddy, is that you? And he goes, it's me every day, baby. So, yeah, so I ran into Muddy. We talked a little bit, shoot some pool, and, you know, that he's talented. He went on. I mean, it was weird because, you know, we opened up for Muddy about a month or two later in a little place down in Atlanta, Georgia, and called the Skids. And we loved it. We loved it. So, but Muddy let us open up, and the man came in, and he recorded us and him on the same equipment. Now, this is beyond me, because this guy left, and lightning did strike his car and burned up our part of the recording. Oh. Not his, but just ours. I mean, it was almost like he was kind of like cut off. You know. I don't know, man. It's just a mystery. It's a mystery.
This is something that's pretty obscure that I came up with, one of the questions. In the song by Grand Funk Railroad, American Band, they talk about playing poker with Freddie King, but I heard it was you that they were playing poker with in the song, but they used Freddie King's name because it rhymed.
I was really upset about that because I couldn't even get my name on the recording. You know, man, I thought maybe I'll get my name on the recording, and these white boys, and one of them had some big hair. I thought I could trust him. So
Mark Farner?
I don't know what the honky's name was, but he had the big hair on that one, All the Girls in the World Beware, which they stole off of me too, because when I come into town, that's what it always says, all the girls in the world beware, because it's Scapegoat. You know, just because I said, how you do, baby, I love you, can I show you some special things? And then when I get there and I ask where the back door is at, I don't know what problem is. Then I don't know. I guess they had a rep.
I heard ZZ Top wants to put you in the Blues Hall of Fame, but they're having a hard time locating your recordings. What they have is this broken 8-track that somebody has in their vault. That's the only thing left that we seem to have of your recordings.
I guess one of them white guys got some of that recording. I don't know where he got it. I really don't. But he's out in Wisconsin. Now, I ain't never been to Wisconsin. That's one place I've never been. I'm allergic to cheese, so I don't go to Wisconsin.
Lactose intolerant. I'm
intolerant of a lot of things, really. And, yeah, lactic experience ain't for me, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, if it's there, I mean, I like to hear it someday, you know, maybe.
Do you know anything by heart? Like can you sing a couple lines?
Oh, heart. Who, you want me to sing Barracuda or what?
No, from your own recordings. Not the
what? Oh, because them girls, I mean, I like that big one.
Oh, yeah.
I like that big one with the black hair.
Yeah.
She can keep her boots on. He thought she off of me, man. She can keep her boots off of me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Lots of, woo, yeah. Make a man sit up straight. Woo! Yeah. Oh, no, you be relating to my song, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know I have a title or a chorus that you remember from
well, I got
one of your hits, or one of the ones that could have been played on the radio had the 78 been around?
I gotta think about this now. My head hurts. Yeah, again, it's that Thunderbird, you know. Yeah.
Did you write about drinking?
I wrote about drinking every day. Every day I wrote of drinking. I was, usually I'd write in the stir, I'd say, I've got a Thunderbird on my back. It's digging its nails into my spine. It hurts like hell, but I know her name. And that to me is mighty fine. That type of thing, you know. But,
was it the song Jessamine?
No, hey, you jazz yourself. I don't know if we can say that. Don't put that on tape. Make me feel like a prevert. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I thought it went something like Jessamine. Rhymes with Jessamine. That kind of thing. I was just trying to think of a name of it.
Man, you should write music, man. If you got like 3 words that go together, you just say it 6 times, you got practically a half a song done. You know? And, but you know, the blues are like something you gotta feel, and it ain't just academic. You gotta live it.
Did you always play the blues? I heard you try to do a country record once.
I try to do every kind of record I could because, you know, I always felt like, you know, if you don't, like, push a ticket, then you're gonna get one for driving on the wrong side of the road. So I said, go for it, you try, and, you know. But we did, 3 songs for, a country, type of, theme and, album. And, it's weird because we never really did country music, and I always thought I was kind of white. And you look at me, hey, come on, hey. So I don't know. It was something about harvest and a tractor and 6 or 7 women. That was about it. You know. Yeah.
I guess where that was.
Yeah. I think we did that in Canfield, Ohio. I think we did. Recorded a song called...
Wasn't there a time that you had a little incident with the famous people, the Ku Klux Klan, and their sheep?
Oh. Yeah. You know, those boys, you know, they had one guy. It's always some big fat guy, some big fat white guy coming out there telling me, we're going to do a recording. And so they kind of lured me into this situation where they said, you come out here and record and play a little gig, and no, we don't want your band, we just want you by yourself. And me, I was all self-centered, so I said, let's go, I'll go get all the sugar for me, you know. So I went, and when I showed up, it was just a stool, and there ain't nobody in there. And I'm thinking, what's going on? The bartender smiled, he said, hang around, we got a surprise for you, boy, we got a surprise for you, you're gonna love it. He says, you're gonna love it, you're gonna be so high by the end of the evening. Well, when I looked outside, I heard all these vehicles coming up, you know, with the lights on and stuff, and I thought, what kind of surprise is this? I look at all pickup trucks, and all these fellas are coming out, and they're putting on like sheets. I'm thinking, what is going on with this, you know? And they come running in there, and I took one look at them, and I said, woo-wee, and I was out that back door like lightning. I wasn't looking back. No, No, man, I ran like hell. I ran like a thunderbird. I ran. They weren't gonna get me. And what's funny was, you know, I think about those boys now, and some of them had paisley prints on there. They were in such a hurry to come get me, and they just grabbed any sheet in the house, cut holes in it, ran right after me with paisley prints. Dumb, ignorant. And it didn't even match. The designs didn't even match. And I'll tell you a couple. I think the Kliegel, Kluko, or whatever the head bigot's name was, had some stains on his sheet. Fool.
Tell us a little. We can. You okay?
I'm okay. I'm just choking on my phlegm.
Back even further into World War II, that era. Can you tell us what happened? How you got out of not fighting for America at the time?
Well, I went to I got scared. I got scared because everybody had to fight for the country at that time, you know, and I just wanted to play my music, you know. And I said, God, if there's any way that you could get me out of going overseas, I like that. And even though I was an older man, they was taking everybody. The kids, little kids. I was taking moderately old people. And I was colored, so I was on that list. It didn't matter. I could have been an 85-year-old man. They'd have dropped me over Germany. You know, they don't care as long as they just put this brother on a plane and give him a boot. Well, I got scared, but I got out of it because when I went down there, I had flat feet, and that was all right there. And they said, "You got flat feet. We can't even use you." So there, I was unusable again. Even as fodder, I couldn't even do it. So lucky for me, because I think God heard my prayers, because I ended up spending the next 5 years living in the basement of the Chet Murphy Brewery down south, and it was awesome because I learned how to make beer and liquor, and it was awesome. And you know, I knew every one of the waitresses. I must have confessed at that moment in time I did not have the blues. I did not possess the blues at that point in history. I was possessed by the blues during that time in history.
I heard you when you made your comeback in the